Okay, this is literally my backpacking setup. Everything you see is everything I take. This is a Dan Durston tent, 2-man tent, and well, 2+. Weighs approximately 2 pounds. The chair is a Helinox. It weighs about 2 pounds. That's a heavy duty chair, but it's comfortable. There's no trying to fight to get up, and I like it. So you figure that's 4 pounds, and then you figure I've got that Western mountaineering sleeping bag in there. That's 4 pounds. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I've got some pads. So probably just under 10 pounds. That's my entire sleep system. Completely under 10 pounds. And that allows me to sleep really, really comfortable. Okay? Now you'll notice how that green tarp almost comes right down to the ground. That is very, very important when you buy a tent. Now if it was going to pour, I would get that down to touching the ground. I would tighten everything up. You don't want the water hitting the ground and then splashing up inside. You'll notice I don't have a screen going all the way down. It's white. Again, water splashes, it hits that material, it doesn't come into the screen. I do not have a lot of screen, if you noticed. So, and it's not to stay warm. That's what my sleeping bag does. But it's mainly, it gives me a little bit of a lookout to take a look out. And the rest of it is to keep any form of water coming in. Now condensation, okay, is very important. If it's warmer inside the tent and it's colder outside, you're going to get condensation on the inside of that tarp, but it won't be on the tent. That's why you get a 2-layer tent. See how we got the tarp, over here, and then we've got the tent over here, see? So 2-layer tent. We've also got, if you look up there, some ventilation. You'll see over there. And that's on both sides. Ideally, if you can keep the temperature outside and the temperature inside the same, you're not going to get any condensation. But with a grown man and a dog, we tend to throw a lot of heat, that's for sure. But Dan Durston makes some really affordable tents. He makes a 1+ dome he just came out with, I was looking at. He says it'll hold a man and a dog. I don't think it'll hold my dogs. And I do see he's working on a dome 2+ man. I think I'll wait for that to come out. Now the reason I like that is because it's freestanding. You just shove the poles in it, pick it up, put it where you want, put some stakes in it, and you're done. Where this requires a little bit more work. So let me show you the inside on how I have things layered. All right, you see that Western Mountain sleeping bag? I got it unzipped like a quilt. It just covers that whole tent. So let me pull some of this back for you. And then I'll fix it. Now, okay, so the best way was to pull the sleeping bag out, but you'll see this is a down mat. It's an X-Ped. Completely filled with down, so heat comes off of that when I sleep on top of that, okay? And then you'll see there's a rubber thermarest pad underneath that. It gives in an extra degree or so, but it's mainly to protect the mat, this mat. And you'll see I got another one back there. I carry 2, one on each side of my pack. That's for my dog, so she doesn't punch a hole in the floor with her nails. So she'll do her little circles or whatever, and she'll lay down on that mat. We got a pocket up there for stuff. Got a little blow-up pillow, and that'll be home tonight. And because I got that Western mountaineering sleeping bag undone, it spreads out like a quilt. So literally, it's like a blanket I can turn around and keep her warm and me. Okay, and there you have it. All spread out. So we're going to be very comfortable, very warm, and if I get too warm I can kick some of it off. I'm sure my dog will let me know if it gets too warm, and this will be a good test tonight. I'm looking forward to it. I'm actually very excited. Catch you guys on the next one.